In other news tonight, she admits to pocketing more than $250,000 from a medical office that treats children.
Tonight, prison time awaits the former CFO of Western New York Pediatrics. News 4's Lori Schultz reports.
She was not only stealing from them, she was stealing a lot from them.
Erie County District Attorney Frank Sedita says the former chief financial officer for Western New York Pediatrics in Orchard Park faces a mandatory prison term and court-ordered restitution of more than $300,000.
She manipulated payroll operations, the account fraud, there was credit card fraud. She had a number of different scams going where she was stealing from the practice, stealing from the payroll, the practice, and so on and so on.
54-year-old Kathleen Heller, formerly of West Seneca, pled guilty before Erie County Judge Sheila DiTullio to second-degree grand larceny, the highest count lodged against her. She also admitted to criminal tax fraud for failing to pay her state income taxes. Investigators believe she began falsifying records 4 years ago to pay for an addiction to prescription painkillers. Apparently, she was injured years earlier in a car crash.
We feel we can prove in a court of law that she stole over $335,000. They believe that she actually stole over $500,000.
Representatives from Western New York Pediatric declined an on-camera interview but did issue a brief statement saying that it's since recovered from the incident and continues to provide care to its patients and community. Heller worked for the doctors group for almost a decade. The DA claims that during the investigation, some doctors in the practice defended her. Apparently, they no longer work there.
She caused the medical practice to break up over this dispute about whether or not she was stealing from them.
The former CFO faces up to 15 years in prison. Sentencing is scheduled for March 2nd. Lori Schultz, News 4.